you? Move on. Get your broke ass off the couch and stop crying like a little bitch. That's probably why she don't respect your bitch ass. You ain't got shit.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with a quick message, man. And I know some of y'all could look at that clip and be like, damn, Steph is cold, went hard. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That was harsh. You know, you could look at it that way, but it really ain't, man. You know, I wish I had something like that to watch when I was going through heartbreak at an early age. You know what I'm saying? But instead, I was the dude that he talking about. I was the dudes that sat around crying about the shit, that was upset, you know, felt like I couldn't do nothing else, just sat around moping and shit like that. I know that feeling. You know, good thing that I, you know, had brothers and homies to, you know, kind of help me through that, clown me a little bit, make me get my shit back together. But, yo, nothing is good about getting your heart broken. You know, I understand that. But you need a motherfucker like Steph to snap your ass out of that. You know, a lot of us sit around and cry about shit all the time. It don't even necessarily even be about, you know, getting your heart broken. We sit around and cry about all types of shit, you know, and you're not going to attract no type of female sitting there crying about the shit, sitting there giving them your all while they play with your feelings, because that's what happened a lot, you know, and I left myself open for that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? To where I allowed myself to get played. I allowed myself to get my heart broken, you know, and then I had to switch shit up, you know, but you need a motherfucker like that to tell y'all that, man, because now you see it more often where you seeing these young dudes going to the extreme, you know, and I'm not trying to, you know I got, you know, a few young men that follow my channel, man, but it looked like now, you know, the younger generation is getting more and more sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, and social media these days is not helping. The internet is not helping. So y'all not all to blame for that. You know, and in these situations with the grown-ups, because, you know, I just can't sit there and rag on the younger generation, because you got grown-ups that's doing extreme shit too, you know, just because there's a female that don't want them and going through heartbreak. They straight up like killing these chicks, killing their girlfriends, doing all that crazy shit, you know, because they never went through it at a young age. So young men, I'm telling you right now, embrace the feeling that you may be having right now. I know heartbreak sucks, you know, but you got to find something in you to get back up and keep going and become cold. Like Steph is cold, say. Him in that clip, he talks about it all the time, you know. And now, you know, like I said, you have these things at your disposal. You got guys like Steph is cold, AMS. Me, I'm here to talk to you if you need somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? For real. And you take these things in and you know what? You move accordingly now. You don't leave yourself so open and be so quick to give a woman your heart, man, because listen, they will smash that shit, run over that shit, eat your heart, for real, if you let them. If you let them. But in all actuality, some of y'all too young to be getting so caught up into these females, man. A lot of the times, man, they just a one big ass distraction. You know, when you trying to be something and when you trying to get somewhere in life, these women can be just one big ass distraction that's gonna prolong your growth, gonna prolong your success, because you giving them all your time, you giving them all your energy. So you gotta find a way around that. There's nothing wrong with having female friends and hanging out, you know, and knocking something down every once in a while. But now you know, shit is changing. So you have to protect your energy. Back when I was younger, I didn't know nothing about protecting my energy. I didn't care about my seed. No one else told me that everybody around me was fapping and knocking everything down they can get. They didn't care what they looked like sometimes. So I thought that that was the thing to do. But, you know, I've been in relationships, plenty of relationships, man. And early on, I had to deal with heartbreak, you know. And, you know, I got clowned a lot for it, and it wasn't a good feeling. It wasn't a good feeling. So you got to climb out of that shit. Protect your energy, protect your heart, work on yourself while you have the chance. You know, and for some of y'all older cats that may be going through it, man, y'all, you know, you just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it and make sure next time around, listen, that you look after you. You protect you. You choose you. Real talk. I'm going to keep pushing it because at the end of the day, when we get involved with these females going to push for us to put them first. And that can't happen. We lose track of ourselves too easily that way. That's why we can't be giving in to the flesh and letting them do some of the things that they do and falling victim to that shit and getting lost into the sauce. We get too lost in the sauce. And then wondering why these dudes out here crying and shit on bended knee, begging these women, fapping, you know what I mean? Putting women above themselves because we get too lost to where we don't know who we are no more, and we can't let that shit happen. Yeah, you know what? This shit is allowed for the younger generation to go through that. I advise them to go through it, but if you can't avoid this shit, then avoid it. Become cold early so you could motherfucking have a foundation. So you know what to start looking for as you get older in life and you become that high value man that you supposed to be. As you becoming that king that you supposed to be. You know, and you can skip past that shit. But I don't mind if you do go through heartbreak early because you know you can learn from it and learn how to handle that shit accordingly. Because we seeing too many motherfuckers that's grown in my age that go through heartbreak later on because they thought they was big time players, and then when they go through heartbreak, they don't know how to handle themselves, and then they flip out and do some crazy shit. Happens all the time. They killing the kids, they killing themselves, they killing the girl, they doing all of that because they don't know how to handle it. They let their emotions take over them. So go through that shit, young man. Go through that shit if that's what you're going through. But you learn how to deal with your emotions like a real G. You know what I'm saying? You know how to deal with your emotions like a real stand-up dude and move forward. You move forward and learn from that and protect your heart and energy more. Now you know. Now you know. Once you open your heart, give it to that woman will step on that shit. It happens all the time. Just know that you ain't the first one. So stop acting like it. Stop acting like you the only one that been through heartbreak and I don't know what to do. Sitting around crying all day. I could tell you what to do. You get cold in life. You get out there, you start working on your body, your mental health, and you protect your fucking energy. You go out there and you go get you a job, get your own money, and let these females that played you and laughed at you watch you glow up. That's what you do. You get better. Round it off. You get better. You get better. That's all you need to do, and that's all you need to focus on when you dealing with heartbreak. All you do, you go through that shit, and then you get better. It's okay to get knocked down, but you get back up. You get back up and you get better. And listen, and don't get up in no other relationship after that shit happens. Don't do it. That's where I went wrong at. I felt I always needed to have a girl. You don't always need no girl. Embrace that time alone. You know, become masculine. Work on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you a man at the end of the day. I don't care how young you are. You are a man. You are a young king. Okay? So you need to start carrying yourself as one. You need to have a physique like a king. Have a mindset like a king. You need to be out there getting your own like a king as well. You know, because all your friends that's chasing this pussy, listen, they ain't going nowhere fast. But to child support, legal issues, fapping, you know what I mean? That's where they going quick. You know, they not on their way to success, they on their way to a lot of other bullshit. So while you have the upper hand and you gaining this knowledge, use this knowledge to your benefit. And get these benefits from holding in your energy and not having to worry about knocking no chick up. You know you ain't ready for no kids. Bruh, you know. You know you ain't ready for no kids, and you don't need to be chasing no bitches either. You need to be chasing a bag. While you young, you need to be chasing a bag. You need to be keeping yourself busy. Get off that video game. Get off that video game. Get off of social media. Get off of that shit. Too many people using up too much of their time doing this. But instead of working on this, instead of working on this, instead of working on this, they all did this all they doing. They not using these phones to get money like these little nerds out here, these little young nerds out here, these little white boys and these little geeks and all that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm saying these little smart motherfuckers is out here getting millions using their phone. And you out here just faking the funk trying to look good for the locals in your area. Man, snap out of it. Everybody fronting on social media. I don't care what you say or what you think. Just know that. Listen and understand that, man, listen, this is an old term that was used at house party. You know what I'm saying? When they couldn't get, when the bullies a house party in that movie couldn't get in the party, they was like, man, fuck that. I ain't trying to be in that sucker set no ways. Social media is a sucker set where you see a bunch of motherfuckers liking all these bitches' pictures, posting thirsty comments and faking the funk, not showing who they really are. That is social media. Get off of it. Become high value in real life. What they faking like they are on social media in front of everybody else. Get on it. Everybody go through some shit, including heartbreak. But you got to get over that shit and keep moving forward. And that's my word, man. My name Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to